Ma'am, assertion A is false, but reason is true.
Okay. Vanisha, what do you think?
Ma'am, I think that
You
A is
didn't
false
understand?
and R. No, A is false and R is
Okay, okay, okay. So yes. So as you know, D part is correct, right? So over here, assertion is false. Money supply includes a most liquid measure of money supply that can readily be used in settlement of the economic transaction, such as currency held by the public outside the bank, demand deposit with the bank. Such money can be used anytime to settle any economic transaction, such as purchase of goods and services, loan repayment, etc. Right? So that's why assertion is false. They are saying money supply includes the least liquid measure. So it includes the, it's include
most.
least? No,
Most
the
liquid.
most, right? And second one is like correct. Then money supply include the currency with public outside the bank and demand deposit with the bank. You know, the currency held by the public. Right? Clear? Money supply part?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in this, I'm just marking, I will just highlight the part which you have to write. Okay, so in this, first of all, you will write this, the reason. This one, I'm just highlight. Okay, wait. I'll just highlight what you have to write. Okay. So you are going to write, what's wrong? So you will, I'm just highlighting this. Reason you will write. Okay. And the explanation you will write. Clear?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Now, from A, let's just discuss 5 questions and after that, I'll give you a break to write. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Now, currency related created by the central bank is called bank money. Okay. And reason is central bank of a country has a monopoly over the currency issue. It has the sole responsibility of printing and putting in circulation all type of currency notes with a few exceptions. What do you think?
Ma'am, again B.
Same? The
B.
previous one?
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
Options? Both. You know the options already.
Ma'am,
ma'am,
assertion
A
is
is false.
Yes.
but R is true.
Yes. So over here, A is false, but reason is correct, right? Because you know about the central. So that means you will write this. Then coming to the next part, see. Currency created by the central bank is a fiat money and a legal tender. It is not the bank money. Very, very, very important. Okay. So over here, central bank is creating the money, but it is not the bank money. It is the fiat money. Okay. Or you can say it's a legal tender. So, bank money is created by the commercial bank, not the central bank. Very, 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 very important. Clear? When you are keeping your money over there, that's the bank deposit, right? So bank money is not created by the central bank. Most of the students do it correct because they know that over there it's written central bank, not the commercial bank. Okay. So bank explanation then, bank money is created by the commercial bank, not the central bank. Thus, this is clear. Central bank has this also. You will write till here. Okay. Clear? So I hope you got two
Okay,
ideas.
ma'am.
Currency which is created by the central bank is known as fiat money. Sometimes they'll give you like this. Currency created by the central bank is known as bank money. No, it is not. It's a fiat money. Or sometimes they will give you like this, that commercial bank, the currency held by the commercial bank or the money created by the commercial bank is known as fiat money or the legal tender. And at that time also people think that, okay, fiat legal tender, yes, they'll correct. Yes. So no, there's a different currency with this central bank is different and the currency which is commercial bank is creating, that's different. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now this one. Currency notes and the coins are called fiat money. And then RBI is responsible for giving a bearer of the currency equal purchasing power. What do you think?
Ma'am, A.
A. Okay. Vanisha?
Option B.
Okay. Let's just see. So over here, answer is A. How? See. A is both assertion and reason are true and reason is the correct. So over here, see. Currency notes and coins, they are the fiat money because only that is basically, coming to the circulation is because of central bank, right? The currencies and all that. And plus RBI is the responsible for the giving a bearer of a currency equal purchasing power, right? So over here it is authorized by RBI. For example, Vanisha has 500 rupees and Ritika, you have also 500 rupees. That means you both have equal purchasing power, right? It doesn't mean that Ritika, you will have more purchasing power, like you both have 500 rupees. That means you both have equal purchasing power. So that's why they both are correct. So you will write assertion as well as reason. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm. Or instead of writing all this, you can just write the explanation. See, all currencies and notes issued by RBI are the fiat money. Fiat money is legal tender and thus has to be accepted to each and every citizen of the country in settlement of economic transactions. Such power is given by the central bank, and the RBI itself is responsible for giving bearer, means money holder, the rights of currency equal power. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now after that, demand deposit are not legal tenders, and reason, they are with the bank, so only can be used as a legal tender when checks are issued for the transfer. What do you think?
Ma'am, A.
A?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's see. Over here, the answer is C. C. Demand. C means this. Assertion is true, but reason is false. Why? Over here, read this again. They are with the bank. Demand deposit of the bank, so only can be used as a legal tender when checks are issued for the transfer. So listen to it very carefully. See, demand deposit are not legal tender. Very, 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 very important. Legal tender are what? Tell me.
Currency and
Issued by the
coins.
government.
Currency with who is RBI is doing, and demand deposit, where you keep demand deposits? With central bank. Yes? No, with commercial bank, right? When you deposit your money, that becomes demand deposit, right? So this one is correct because demand deposit are not legal tender. But so, for example, your name is Ritika, right? I won't say that if you are sitting in a class, I can call you Vanshika because you both are in the same class. No, right? Your name is Ritika, that will remain Ritika only. No matter whether, you are sitting in a classroom, you are sitting at a home, you are sitting in a restaurant, right? So similarly, demand deposit, they are not legal tender. So how can you say legal tender if they are with if you are giving them in the form of checks? Clear?
Yes,
Legal tenders are only the currency which RBI is, you can say RBI is publishing. Okay. So over here, issued by the bank or not, the legal tender is the money. Legal tender is money that is authorized and issued by order of the government. Thus, demand deposit in no way can use as a legal tender. Accepted can refuse to accept it. Clear?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. How many questions done? 4?
I think so. Yes, ma'am.
4 or 3?
Ma'am, 4.
4. This one last, then I'll give you a break. Okay, we don't. Okay, let's just start. Now this, an increase in legal reserve deposit ratio, which is LRR, okay, increases the credit creation power of the commercial bank in the banking system. And this is the formula: credit creation equals to primary deposit, which is initial deposit, multiplied by 1 upon LRR. What do you think?
Ma'am, option
A, okay. So let's just see option A or not. D. D means that A is false. Listen to it very carefully. See, how you are creating the money with the help of loan itself. Yes, the more loan you will give, the more role commercial bank will be give. They will get in return, they will get more interest, and then they can create more money, right? For example, you are earning 100 rupees, and if you will give more money to your mother, like out of 100 rupees you are giving 50 rupees to your mother, will you be able to create more money? No.
No.
Right? Commercial bank, they have two situations. Whenever initial deposit is there, they have to do two things. One is that they will keep it with RBI, and one is that they will give as a loan. Right? So over here, if they will give it to RBI, like they will increase the LRR. Like earlier, they were out of 1,000 rupees, they were giving 200 rupees. But now, if they will give 600 rupees to RBI, only 400 rupees will be giving for a loan. So that means their money creation power is less, right? So an increase in legal reserve ratio deposits increase the credit. No, it decreases it, right? And this is the formula is correct, right? So over here, when LRR is credit creation is reduced, right? Because LRR means you have to deposit the money. So RBI is taking your power to create the money, right? And they are asking you to keep more money with them. So when LRR is increases, credit creation reduces, and credit creation is inversely related to our LRR. If LRR will be decreased, you can create more and more money. Clear?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. I think we have a last question. So let's just discuss this as. Okay. So now this one. Currency notes and the coins are called legal tenders. They cannot be refused by any citizen of the country for settlement of any kind of transaction.
From option
Ma'am,
A.
A.
A? Both?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's see. A? Yes. So yes, notes and coin issued by the RBI, they are legal tender. Legal tender means that it's legally compulsory for you to accept it, right? So this has to be accepted by all the citizens and settlement of all kind of economic transactions. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So I hope you people got a, like from these questions, you at least got an idea how they are going to ask you questions, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So we will practice a few more, but this was basically just to give it a thing that I'll share a PDF with you people or some links where you can read the things, right? Because discussing each and every assessment and reason is not possible, but I will share a few links with you. So what you will do, you will just read it from there. And in case anything which is not clear to you, just click the photograph and like from that, click the photograph or take the screenshot and share it with me so that we can discuss that in class. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. So now you will first write these things. Okay. So first one is this. Money supply includes the currency with the public. So just write assertion and reason heading. And instead of writing all this, just write the heading. These are the points that you need to keep in mind. Okay. So wait a minute. If explanation is good. Okay. Over here this. Okay. Or instead do one thing. Just write the explanation. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Don't write assertion is false. Just write the facts.
Ma'am, done.
Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Now doing the next part. Okay. So here also just write the explanation. Okay. Then see, you will write in here, then this central bank has the sole authority, this, but all coins are minted and all that you will write in here. I think this part you already know instead, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So no need to write this part. You already know about central bank. If you want to write, your choice. I'm not forcing it. Okay, but this you already know central bank. Right. Just write this part. Fight money.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, in the explanation part, it's written, but all coins are minted by central bank, but after printing, handed over to central bank. Is
Yes.
it correct?
Yeah, it's basically, see, over here, the other notes, apart from the coins and 1 rupee note, right? They are not released and printed by this. See, release, they will do it. But for example, I am maths teacher, right? You have a principal. For example, the principal is maths teacher. So it's like in your school, they are teaching 2 subjects, maths and science. Okay. So over here, you will say that sometimes we say that our principal ma'am also teaches, right? But that means, for example, the question papers. So she will only make question paper of maths because she's a maths teacher. She won't be making the question paper of science. But once the teacher is done preparing the science paper, she will hand it over to the principal. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's why the coins are basically are minted, or you can say printed, but all coins are printed by the central bank, but after printing handed. Okay. This is not central banks. Just ignore this. It should be not printed. See, they are done by the financial ministers and all that. So this is, they are not coins and 1 rupee note. They are not done by the central bank. Okay, I just read it not. Okay, so ignore this. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
but they are handed over to the central bank once they are done.
Okay.
Done.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, now this one next.
Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Now coming to the next part.
Done.
Done, ma'am.
Both of you done?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, done.
Done.
Both of you done?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. So these were the only things, right? Now there are few questions. What you people will do, you'll just give the reading. Okay. You just have to read it. They are basically a part of your money and banking mix. Okay. So you'll just read it. Okay. No need to learn it. Just give the reading. Okay. And let me know. I'll scroll it down. You have 10 pages. Like 10 pages only these questions over here. Just give the reading so that you will get to know for theoretical part, these type of questions can be asked. Okay. Like for 1 marker, 2 marker, like that.
Okay, ma'am. Please go ahead. Ma'am, could you explain the credit multiplier?
Sorry,
Ma'am, can you explain the credit multiplier?
credit multiplier. It's nothing. It's the money multiplier only.
Oh, okay. Ma'am, the
Over here,
formula is
they have
given.
just changed the, you can say wording. Credit multiplier measures number of time deposit are multiplied as credit. So basically, how much in context of deposition, how many times, you have multiplied your money. That is the money multiplier. This is what. Okay. It's divided 1 upon LRR is basically, so reserve requirement they have written, which is basically 1 divided. Over here, they have written in like a different numeration. It is money multiplier 1 upon LRR. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, can you scroll down?
Yes, ma'am. Can you scroll?
Ma'am, can you scroll down?
Ma'am,
can scroll down. Can scroll down.